In a way, I would argue that it's not Gandhi who is the subject. It is truth that is the subject of his autobiography. As Tridip, has said in his wonderfully annotated edition of the autobiography that's come out recently, Gandhi is very uncomfortable when he's asked to write an autobiography. And he says precisely what Tridip has just said. This is not something we do. Indians don't do this. It could be construed as being self-regarding and narcissistic. And after all, what do I have to tell people that is so special? And so in one way, again, Tridip has said this, the autobiography is meant to be the story not of a singular genius, but a kind of example for everyone. And he says over and over again, look, even a child should be able to understand this, can understand this. This is meant for everybody. My experiences are, in a way, not mine. They could be anybody's experiences. We sometimes confuse Nehru's advocacy of what he calls the scientific temperament, which then comes to define what we call Nehruvian secularism with Gandhi, and Gandhi is quite different in that respect. Whereas Nehru is talking about big science, very often, and Gandhi's, as is his wont, talking about apparently very small things. But it's only from small things that big things come, for him. You must address the most basic issues. And the use of the word experiment in his autobiography, for instance, he reads about great scientists, he corresponds with important scientists, so he's by no means a nativist figure. He's by no means a figure who says that the East and everything that is non-modern is wonderful, and the West, which is at that point known for its scientific temperament, is problematic.
And also, like he's constantly writing to C.V. Raman. Who are the great scientists of India at that point? It's C.V. Raman, J.C. Bose, and P.C. Ray. And these are three people that Gandhi is in constant correspondence about. And it's not about other things. They're talking, when he's in Calcutta, he's taken to J.C. Bose's laboratory. C.V. Raman takes him to his laboratory to show the kind of physical experiments that he's doing. So if Gandhi had no sensitivity to these kinds of questions, I don't think these three very great Indians would have bothered about him.
He's a very curious figure because he can draw his enemies in. His enemies are much more interested in Gandhi than his friends are.
Exactly.
The friends don't really say very much, and this is the power of the man.